are we ready?
We're ready, let's go.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Hey. Loading.
Anyway, guys.
Alright.
Welcome back.
We're here to talk about something.
Something very important.
Something.
Some just happen right now.
Some. Okay. We have to be serious.
Be serious. This is a serious matter, bro. This is the future of Nigeria. Okay. Alright, let's go.
Alright, so what are we talking about, Chibubi?
Just been a fuss, you know. There's just been noise everywhere that CBN banned cryptocurrency in Nigeria. So we're just here to clear everything out and just talk about it. What you guys need to know, what to expect, what does this mean, you know, for future in the future. So yeah.
Because if you think about a lot of so I think what has happened because of what is happening now is that many youths are turning towards trading in cryptocurrency,
investing and all that.
Because the economy of the country has not necessarily helped anyone to like gain jobs, and so most Nigerian youths are leaning towards that side. So when CBN put out the news that there's a ban, like there's this outrage, bro.
Yeah. Everyone is like furious and stuff. People are saying, "Oh, time to leave the country." People have been saying they want to leave the country since, but anyway.
I mean, right now it's like. It's like it feels like the what it feels like, right? And I've seen many people talk about it. Someone said that they have just put everybody down so much, and so now Nigerian youths are trying to create new ways of making income for themselves, and then the government is still
trying to.
Another theory I saw that was busting my brain was, you know, during that Lekki massacre,
Yes.
One of the ways in which the people were actually trading money was through Bitcoin. And so somebody said these guys are really making the effort to really push down Nigerians in every way possible. Wow. I saw somebody's tweet that said the Nigerian government is really trying to silence us. So I found it interesting, and this is why I find this particular topic interesting.
Yeah. So to start, it isn't a ban. Let's just clear that out. All right. It's more of like a restriction. Alright, so don't be afraid. The CBN doesn't have the right to ban cryptocurrency. It's like banning the dollar or the euro.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
So it's not a ban. It's more of like a restriction. Basically, CBN, they don't want your money. They don't want your cryptocurrency money. They are basically saying that, okay, this is the new thing. Go into the bank, take out your money. Alright, we don't want your money. What you have, if you have an account linked to your any of your cryptocurrencies, take your money and close the account. That's basically what they're saying. So you can still go on and do your trading. You can still deal with your cryptocurrencies, but you cannot involve the bank, any financial institution. You cannot cash your money out from the bank or anything, but you can still do whatever you want to do with your cryptocurrencies, right? But you just can't involve the bank anymore. So it's not necessarily a ban. It's more of like a restriction, like what they did with the dollar. You know, when banks stopped selling dollar and everything, and of course we all know how that turned out. So
what I think is when I was reading about it too, it's a way for because what is happening now is that most people are dealing more with crypto and dollars, and they are using Naira actually. And so the effect of that on the Naira is that Naira is becoming devalued in a sense. I mean, I may be wrong here, and I have to properly check like statistics or economic statistics of what is happening to the Naira particularly. But with the rise of use of Bitcoin and dollar, mostly Bitcoin, I think is going to, in a sense, devalue Naira. If more people are not necessarily using Naira as much,
it makes sense. Like, it's just.
I don't know if it makes sense personally. I don't know if it makes sense because what my theory is this, and like I said, it looks like what happened to the dollar. Now, a part of me who is fully Nigerian and has seen all the ways that these people, do their stuff. A part of me feels like a group of people have now become invested in this cryptocurrency thing, and so this is now a new means for them to capitalize and make more money, like have a monopoly. Because it's the same way with dollar now. You cannot necessarily find dollar in the bank, so you are forced to buy the dollar from
black market.
Yeah, an external source, which is not the bank.
Source, yeah.
Now
and
those
charge,
people,
they charge at a ridiculous high
exactly.
rate.
So I think this is another
kind of
means.
like the same. I see what you're saying. It's kind of like the same thing happening here.
It can be. I'm not saying this.
It can be.
But it feels like
we're just
speculating.
We're just speculating here, so it's not. We're not 100% sure that.
I mean, this is just my theory. I just think because I think the average Nigerian, I think the government, not the average Nigerian, the Nigerian government, what they're doing is they are trying. There is a specific set of people that is in connection to them that have started trading these things. So because what will happen now is if you cannot necessarily buy Bitcoin from the bank and you have to buy from other traders, these specific people have the right because they can inflate the prices of this, and you don't have
a choice basically.
Because if you necessarily want to buy these coins from them, you have to buy it at the rate. Bank rate for dollar is supposed to be 390 something, but you have people actually selling it at 480, 490, 495.
Yeah.
And so if that can happen to Bitcoin, personally, I think that's what.
I mean, that's definitely what is going to happen. But the question is that the motive behind it? Is that what they were trying to do? Who knows? They've not officially released any statement why they are doing this. But of course, that's what is going to happen. When you restrict things like this, people are going to. People who have been holding the bitcoins, they're going to
I mean, I think this is the same way Dangote became the richest man in Africa. I mean, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but when there were so much restrictions of importing many things, the sale of Dangote products really shut up. There is no house in Nigeria now that you will not find at least one Dangote product in the house. And I don't know, like I'm saying, I just feel like this is the new way in which, but guys, do not worry, you can still trade
you can still trade your
cryptocurrency,
Bitcoin,
like
Ethereum, Litecoin, whatever coin you're using, you can still trade your coins, but you just can't cash it out with the bank.
Like
if you're receiving a payment from any cryptocurrency directly to your bank, it's not gonna happen anymore. So as long as the bank is involved, you can do anything basically. So that's basically what it is. Because at first I saw CBN is banning cryptocurrencies. I was like, can they actually do that?
I think it was funny to me too when I
because I asked you, actually, can they actually ban cryptocurrencies?
Nah,
and then I did some digging, and it was a restriction, not really a ban. But I know everyone is angry. I mean,
rightfully so. Yeah,
I understand the frustration, but what can we do?
I think at this point, it's like they find new ways in making people tired. They're just like, can we just get a break? Well, people have just started picking up with this thing and just like, okay, fine, we can actually do more stuff with ourselves now, because we have lots of people even here in Cyprus over here who are actually using this Bitcoin as a means of trade. Now, let me give you a hack.
Break it down.
Let me give you a hack. So, how people trade Naira and sell now. I don't know if these people will be happy that I'm doing this, but personally, I don't even do it, but I kind of know what they do.
Okay, let's go.
So, we have people selling dollar here for 495, 490, still the same. So 480, 480 in those ranges. Yeah. But what they actually do is when you send your Naira to them, they buy Bitcoin. And then when they buy the Bitcoin in Naira, it's now Bitcoin. Then they go to the Bitcoin store here in Cyprus. And just collect dollar at a good rate. And then they will give you your money. Okay. So basically, all you just did was to buy Bitcoin through them, and they have their profits. I think it's really smart.
In other words, they're sort of buying with the Naira you give them and the exchange with the Bitcoin. You're buying the dollar at 3
point something,
around that 360, 370.
Depends on how much.
And they're selling it to you at 480.
Honestly, it's a very smart initiative, and I think if
business.
I don't know why I've never thought of doing it. I started thinking about it. I started thinking about it recently.
We just gave you a free. If you can do it, why not?
If you are in any country, for example, and you are thinking of how to transfer money around the world, Bitcoin is one of the easiest ways to do that right now. I think most places have started heavily investing in cryptocurrency, not just Bitcoin. Sorry, I have to say Bitcoin, but most agencies now paying Bitcoin.
Yeah.
I think cryptocurrency is the way forward.
It's the future, bro.
It's now.
It's not even the future. It's
now.
It's already here.
I used to, because I've been thinking like, guy, the money is very, very not traceable.
Wait,
I was like,
what? One Bitcoin, as of today, as of this morning when I checked, one Bitcoin was worth $40,000.
You went back up
40. I remember it dropped.
Yeah, it dropped back to
one of my guy was telling me, he just lost $7,000. I was like, bro, chill, calm down, just hold.
Rest.
Just wait. And then when he hit 40K, I just took a screenshot and sent him. I was like,
imagine, there's this video I watched of this guy. This guy is one of the most unlucky persons I've seen. So he bought Bitcoin.
Don't tell me he forgot his password.
No.
Okay.
Forgetting your password is better. Okay, no, that's fine. Okay. So he bought Bitcoin.
Alright.
And then it started dropping. So he sold it.
Okay.
And then it went up. And then he bought it again. And then he said, and then it started going down. And he said it would go back up. But it went down again. So he sold it. And then it went back up.
Guys, let me give you an advice. Free of charge. Actually not free of charge. All you have to do is subscribe. That's all.
Comment.
Guys,
think about these tips we're giving you.
If you want to invest in Bitcoin, you read a lot about it. That's number one. Number two, if you now finally invest, like if you are, there are people who are doing the trading, there are people who just put the money in and just allow it to
roll.
Increase, allow the value to increase, and then they cash out, whichever way you want to do. But I'm going to talk about the second part now. Put your money and leave it. If Bitcoin is dropping, leave your money. This is a very strong advice, guys. I've experienced it. The example I just gave you, when it jumped, and I was, online. I was reading a lot of what they call these people? These people that study cryptocurrencies.
Exchange.
They kept saying, that this has happened before. Bitcoin will come back strong. And I believe them. I just believe them. And it came back. So yeah, just hold your money. Don't panic. That's the thing about investing, bro. If you cannot, investing in the long term is one of the best ways of investing. Actually, just put your money and leave it, and just let it multiply. Don't worry. If it goes down, don't worry. If it comes back, when it comes back up, you're happy at the end of the day. Like this guy just told that he was selling and buying and selling and buying. Bro, you just lose money, bro. Did you hear the story of the fraudster that they caught with over 60 million? Wait, I need to be sure.
I think it's 60 million. I said that too. 60 million.
60 million, 50 million euros. And then, of course, the police couldn't access it because they didn't have the password.
And he has refused.
And I was like, this is the beauty of it. But at the end of the day, the guy's a fraudster. So,
I'm not supporting that.
I'm not supporting that, but on the other hand,
your money is not going.
Anywhere.
Keep your password to
yourself.
Remember, there's a story of the guy that has so much money. Yeah. Like, he had so much money in Bitcoin.
Right.
In over close to 500k worth of Bitcoin, and he put it when it was nothing.
Yeah.
And so he broke up with a girl, and in one of the password to the Bitcoin is in one of the purses in her house. So now he cannot tell her what the money is for. He cannot tell her what he wants to get from the purse.
Yeah.
Because if she should find out, she can either keep the purse or just not agree. Do you understand?
True.
And this is somebody he burned bridges with and stuff. So
anyway,
maybe don't burn bridges with people. If they have your cryptocurrency password, So and still we keep talking about Bitcoin. Bitcoin is actually not the only cryptocurrency out there. There's a lot more.
Ethereum, I think Ethereum is like 1,004, 1,005.
I remember when you were telling me about Ethereum last year.
As of last year, August.
Yeah, when you started telling me about it.
One Ethereum was $400. Now it's like 1,000 something.
So guys, anyway, we don't want to keep this. I mean, we won't say we don't want to keep it too long, but it's already too long. So let us know what you think about this. What we just said. I mean, about my conspiracy theory as a Nigerian. I don't know, but just basically about the whole situation of the CBN's action to restricting financial institutions.
Yeah. Do you think like
it's a smart move?
It's a smart move. Yeah. That's it.
Thank you for watching, and let us know. Let us hit us up. Subscribe. Bye.
No, you don't tell them to buy, bro.
These are our family members, guys.
No.
Invest.
Okay. Yes. Don't. There's a way you say it.
Okay, sorry.
Life is good, but it can be better if you invest in cryptocurrencies. Anyways, yeah.
Stop, guys.
Guys, thanks for watching.
And we'll see you in the next video.
Yeah.
Peace.